This is the video for page 289, 1 through 11 odd, 17 through 25 odd. Okay, so we've got negative 4x cubed times 3x squared. So you're going to first multiply your coefficients. So we've got negative 4 times 3, which is negative 12. And then x cubed times x squared is x to the 5th, because when you're multiplying like bases, you add their exponents. Okay, here you're going to distribute the 3x. So 3x times 4x is 12x squared. 3 times 4 is 12. X times x is x squared. Plus 3x times 7 is 21x, because 3 times 7 is 21, and then you bring along the x. Can't go any further because they are not like terms. Okay, now we're going to distribute negative 6xy. So negative 6 times 4 is negative 24. Xy times x is x squared y. Then you distribute the negative 6xy to the y, which just gives you negative 6xy squared. These are not like terms, so that is your answer. Now we're distributing negative 4ab to this entire trinomial. So all three pieces. Negative 4ab times xa squared is negative 4x a cubed, because you have an a here, and then two a's here, and then b. And then when you distribute the negative 4ab to ya squared, you get negative 4y a cubed b. And then when you distribute your negative 4ab to the negative 3, you get positive 12ab. Almost ran out of room there. And that is your entire answer. Alright, now we're doing a binomial times a binomial. So we're going to distribute the x to both pieces first, giving me 2x squared. When I do x times 2x, and then x times 4 is positive 4x. And then I'm going to distribute the negative 3 to both pieces in the second binomial. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. Then you need to combine your like terms in the middle. So bring down your 2x squared. 4x minus 6x is negative 2x. And then you have minus 12. Okay, now we have a binomial times a trinomial. So we're going to multiply this 2x times 3 pieces in this trinomial. 2x times x cubed is just 2x to the 4th. 2x times negative x is just negative 2x squared. 2x times 2 is just positive 4x. Then we're going to distribute this 3 to all three pieces. So then we've got 3 times x cubed is just 3x cubed. And then we've got 3 times negative x, which is just negative 3x. And then we've got 3 times 2, which is just positive 6. Now we have to combine our like terms. We don't have any other to the 4th terms, so we're just going to bring that down. Next would be our cubed terms. We don't have any other cubed terms, so we're just going to bring that down. Next would be our squared terms. We don't have any other squared terms, so we're just going to bring that down. Next would be our to the first power terms, which would be 4x minus 3x, which is just going to give us 1x. Cross those off. And then you just have plus 6. So you end up with 2x to the 4th plus 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus x plus 6. And that's your final answer. Can't go any further than that. Alright, another binomial times a binomial. So you're going to distribute x to both pieces. X times x is x squared. X times 4 is positive 4x. Then you're going to distribute the negative 3 to both pieces. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. Combine your like terms. It should always be the two middle terms when you're talking about multiplying two binomials together. So I've got x squared. 4x minus 3x is just positive x, just 1x. And then you bring down your minus 12, and that is your final answer. X squared plus x minus 12. Alright, another binomial times a binomial, so we're going to give this 5x to both pieces. 5x times 2x is 10x squared. 5x times negative y is negative 5xy. And then we're going to distribute the 8y to both pieces. 8y times 2x is positive 16xy. And then 8y times negative y is negative 8y squared. So again, combine your middle terms because they're your like terms. We have 10x squared, negative 5xy plus 16xy is positive 11xy minus 8y squared. And that is your final answer. All right. Another binomial times a binomial. 3x given to both pieces in the second binomial. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 3 is positive 9x. Negative 1 times both pieces in the second binomial. Negative 1 times x is just negative x. Negative 1 times 3 is just negative 3. Combine your like terms, should be your two middle terms. Bring down your 3x squared. 9x minus x is just 8x. Bring down your minus 3. And there's your final answer. Alright, here you actually have a difference of squares, which you're going to learn a little bit about tomorrow. But to show you a little bit about it today, I don't think I showed you guys any of these today. Difference of squares has the formula. If you have the same thing and then you have plus and minus like this, you can actually just take them and say if this is a plus b, a plus b, a minus b, then it's equal to a squared minus b squared. So what that means is in this case a would be 3x and b would be 1/2. So we would say 3x squared minus 1/2 squared and that would be our answer. But we can take that a little bit further, right? If you square 3x, you're actually squaring both your 3 and your x, right? We know 3 squared is 9, so this would just become 9x squared, because we squared our 3, minus, and if we square 1/2, you square your numerator and you square your denominator, and you get 9x squared minus 1/4. And then for number 25, it's actually not a difference of squares because they're not the same thing, so we're going to have to distribute the 5x squared to both pieces, which would give me 5x to the 4th, and then negative 15x squared y squared, and then distribute the negative 2y to both pieces, which is going to give me negative 2x squared y squared, and then positive 6y to the 4th. Going to combine your middle terms again. So you're going to get 5x to the 4th, negative 15x squared y squared minus 2x squared y squared is negative 17x squared y squared. Bring down your plus 6y to the 4th, and you are done. And that means you're done with your homework. So have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.